Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Tonight, we're going through, I have 2 episodes of Replay Fever to share with you. It's going to be a really long night for me. I'm waiting for No Man's Sky to come out, and I thought while I was doing it, I didn't really feel like playing any games. I'm tired. I played Half-Life for a bit, but I'm just kind of waiting for No Man's Sky, saving up the gaming juices and the recording juices. But I figured I need to be doing something, and man, I haven't done a Replay Fever in forever. This is to signify that I am almost coming back to World of Tanks in the next week or 2. I am going to Canada with my family. Get that smelly ketchup out of here, Evelyn. You're going to make me vomit. Take this downstairs. Go. Go. Take it out of here. I don't want it blowing in my face. Take it out of here. So anyway, we're joining Mr. Mean in battle. I'm leaving for a week and a half to go to Canada to visit my friend Jared, one of my fellow tankers, and go with my kids. Though Mark and maybe possibly Ryan are going to be staying here in Cleveland. But, oh no, Ryan's going, yeah. Mark will be here. Anyway, so I am going to head out of town for a little bit. And so I won't be doing any recording, but I will be releasing these. So while you're watching these, I'm probably already in Canada. Maybe. But I'm going to make about 2 or 3 episodes here. And hopefully these will tide you over. When I get back, I will be returning to World of Tanks. I did have one battle I want to share with you. But this is Mr. Mean and his E50. Nice looking tank. I still haven't gotten to tier 10 yet, guys. Can you believe it? I've enjoyed the summer off. I have been sneaking in and playing here and there, and definitely using my premium time for World of Warships. But I definitely am going to be back. Another thing that I'm going to be doing, if you guys want, this will really help my channel out a lot. I unfortunately I have a lot of expenses now that my wife is gone. She left me in a big mess. And so if you want to help out, I do have a donation button on my channel. I'm probably not going to ask every episode for donations, but I do want you guys to know it's out there. If you go onto my channel, there is a donate to Arthur on the right side, kind of in the middle of the screen on my main page. Any contributions would be greatly accepted. I've spent over $3,000 on computer upgrades this year between my studio computer, which died, and also my recording computer, which also died. So I've had to put a lot of money out there this year as far as keeping this channel running and my business running. And so your help would be greatly appreciated. It would help me pay my credit card down so I'm not in debt, because I'm about $6,000 in debt right now, which is not good. So anyway. But we will be continuing the channel, and like I said, donations are always awesomely accepted, and you just have to go on that page. Or if you want to donate, a game, or if you want to donate, a tank or whatever, those things always help. The 18th anniversary is this weekend. If you play, you're going to get a T-45 tank, it looks like. To me, it's not so interesting, but whatever. I'm still going to, I'll play a little bit. I'm going to try to get the tank when I get back home on Sunday. I'm going to a wedding in Dayton. I'll be photographing a wedding in Dayton. He can watch a cartoon. I don't want him playing, though. You can watch a cartoon. Oh, is he going night-night? Okay. So you'll notice my videos are going to get a little more chaotic here. Oh! Oh! Jeez. Mr. Mean's trying to cover the side, but he can't because these guys keep pulling in front of him, which is fine. It's quite a push going on both sides here, up and down the hill. Mr. Mean's team is completely getting decimated. And that IS-6 with that armor, the angled armor. He's trying to keep an eye on that 704, keep that thing pinned down. The TVP is also looking that way. The Black Prince, even on tier 9, he can have some deadly armor. He just got whacked hard, though, by artillery. Oh! Object 704 just iced the IS-6. The other one's pushing over, exposing his bottom plate, which is good news for Mr. Mean. I think we just lost the TVP. Yep. So now Mr. Mean is completely alone. And this IS-6, thankfully, has a crappy gun. If he's going to start flinging gold, we're in trouble, but now there's a Tiger flanking him on the right. He sees it. All kinds of tanks up here, though. What do we got there? Comet? He should be able to pen the Comet. Yep. And he does. Comet gets a little scared, pulls back. CDC is getting tinked off. These guys are all pretty badly hurt. There's a 4503. Hey! Tiger prototype. Bing. Oh, huge hit. Lucky shot there. He's running low on ammo, though. Got 16 rounds left. That was stupid. Why on earth would you think that was a good trade-off? BP can't do much damage. Oh, and he lucks out, man. He takes a solid hit from the Tiger, but it bounces. E50, it's so funny to see it now. It's like so low res. They need to update the textures. It's one of those tanks that didn't get the update yet. Look at it. It's pretty bland looking. They're still losing pretty hard. Mr. Mean's holding off 3 or 4 tanks here by himself. Sorry, I don't know why my swear blocker isn't working, but it is what it is. We don't deserve to lose. Don't say things like that. He's going to leave with the BP. Take the hill. Right. By himself. You take the hill while he's flanked. That's a good idea. How about instead? Yep. And the Tiger II bounces again. He must have the smaller gun like I have. Oh, unlucky. Tracked him. Oh! Big hit finally. And no, he does not have the... He's got the big gun. Mr. Mean takes a second shot. Oh, the T-54E. Care mid. Yeah, like he's trying. And now he's got this guy dead to rights. Because he's reloading, so... Come on, Mr. Mean, get him. Nice. And now... He's totally changed it over. So he's hiding. The BP is firing on him and hitting him, but he's not doing much damage. Obviously, once again, the BP can only do 100 damage per hit. He's going to have a tough time with Mr. Mean's armor. Easy pick-off. Four kills. Good job, Mr. Mean. Mr. Mean pretty much turned that side around. CDC's going with Mr. Mean. All they got left is that... all they've got left really is the BP and then artillery. Sorry, Evelyn. Thank you for taking that downstairs. That just was really stinky. She brought ketchup up here with kibasi, and I love ketchup on hot dogs, but I don't like the smell of ketchup, and it was just like, oh my gosh, super duper offensive. So you know that Black Princess run away. Run away. Okay, WZ is going after the artillery. Oh, and there's the BP right there. Goodbye. See if Mr. Mean can find the artillery. He is spotted, so the artillery is somewhere up here. Or down here. Goodbye, Mr. Artillery. Oh, and he misses. Gotta love that. Nice job, Mr. Mean. Of course, he's going to be top scorer on the team. If we go by both experience and damage. Wait a minute. There. No, not kills. Experience. Dag nabbit. 1,200 experience. 6 kills. Top Gun. 4,300 damage. Super game. Steel Wall. Top Gun. High Caliber. Nice, fun Tier 9 game. Nice job, Mr. Mean. And so we join Zo Krajnik Zo in his RU-251 German Scout. The nice thing about the Tier 8 Scouts is once you get to Tier 8, you no longer get the hard matchmaking because it's either Tier 8 and 9 or 8, 9, and 10 or Tier 8 and 9 or Tier 8. So it's like a normal tank at this point, though you probably get a lot of Tier 10 battles. Here we have a mostly Tier 8 game, though. And Zo has pulled his RU up the top of the hill. Takes a hit when he pops over the edge. It's a nice shot. See if Fever Doom gets the same treatment when he passes. Oh, shot by our teammate. E50 says, sorry. And 64 versus 251. I'd much rather be in the 251 for that exact reason. He just tears through. He's firing HE. against the enemy scouts. It's a smart idea. The 1390 is going to get some hits in, though. The RU kills their scouts. Nice job, Zoe. Firing on the STI, miss. It's back to using regular ammo. So good usage of ammo on Zoe's part, going after the scouts with HE. Oh, he gets the hit. I'm going to see what he's looking at here through his scope. I'm sorry, I was on free cam there. It's going to take a look at the Tiger 1 most likely. Yep. Now the RU's got a pretty fast firing gun, and it does a decent amount of damage. 6-second reload. It's basically like a Tiger 2 gun, or Tiger 1 gun, I mean. 240, 250 damage. About the same rate of fire. Sets the Tiger on fire, and the Tiger just gives up. He doesn't even bother to try to hide. It's over. So it's got to be careful here. Doesn't want to slide down the hill. The ST1s are pushing around. And they've got that flat panel exposed. They're weak on the top, of course, like any tank. So he's putting the fear of God into this other ST1, but they're still pushing around hard. This is nice. Good positioning. The ST1's getting the idea here. He's probably above his fire range, though. Oh, somebody got him. So time to focus on the IS-6, but unfortunately the IS-6 gets around the corner. So he's going to reposition. Oh, man, these guys are totally getting... The team is sucking. Man, these guys are getting overrun, and you can see here in the map all the heavies stayed at base. Not sure what those guys were thinking, but now the T-34 is getting overrun. I'm sorry, not T-34, the T-26E4. Super Pershing. Oh, and he's getting hit from the front. Type 64. No time to load HE. But the heavies have a problem now. They cannot push out because, oh, look at this. Boom. Hey, man, take the shots where you can. He's got 3 kills. Yeah, it's the KV-5. That's why you can't pen, silly boy. KV-5's only got 170 pen. 172, something like that. Spotted again. Gives the STA-2 a little surprise. And the T-34 is calling for help after sitting in the back the entire game. It's a little too late now, buddy. Goodbye. Oh, huge hit. Goodbye. Tracks the STI or ST1 out in the field. ST1's starting to look this way, but he knows he's got to hide now. These guys have got him pretty pinned down. But he's got the ST1 looking the other way, which is good. That gives hopefully our T-34 an opportunity to fire on him. But though now they're pulling it back even here. These guys are going to fail. We have a Yag Tiger and a Panther 88. Panther 88's not too huge of a threat. Yag Tiger definitely is, if you can get in the right position. These ST1s are really clobbering our heavies. That's what they do. It's kind of unfair when the matchmaker puts a platoon of them on one team. And no gold. Look at this. I mean, he's not firing gold to do this. And they get the WZ-111. I'm not going to repeat that, but yes, he is. got these guys pinned pretty hard. 5,000 damage. I don't have... Styx is a goner. Goodbye. Oh! Even up here, the armor is godlike. And the ST1 is falling back. He's looking for Zoe. He gave up on protecting his back end. He's trying to go after Zoe now, and of course now he's got his turret turned there. He's looking the other way now. So Zoe is clear to look back. Huge damage that thing does. Almost 500 damage. Oh! Now that was a double score. They both hit. Maybe he broke his gun. We've got a Yag Tiger Yag Tiger over here on the other side. Zoe's going to hang out. Almost out of ammo. He's just going to keep these guys spotted. Oh, and our Yag Tiger won that battle. So I would say Zoe pretty much saved this game. It was going downhill fast, and he kept their heavies busy and pinned down, and that really allowed our heavies the chance to flex and change position, get where they need to be. Oh, man. Nice game, Zoe. I'm going to fast forward a little bit here as he takes his last bullet. Oh, and the Panther appears behind him. The Tiger 88 rushes to his doom. Or the Tiger 1. I mean, sorry, not Tiger 88. But it is an 8.8 Tiger, but it's the Panther 88. And he knows. The Panther's looking. He knows. It still doesn't matter. Zoe's really good at these crack shots, man. The gun must be pretty accurate because he just pops over, shoots, doesn't even bother to stop moving. And for me, that always ends up in a loss. I always miss. Just waiting for these guys to push around on him. T-34 decides to go the really long way for some reason. No need. The Panther's pretty dang slow. Oh, and the Panther 88's out. Come on, Zoe. Oh, no Top Gun. Maybe. Boom! Good job. Wow. Undisputed champion of the game, Zoe brings home tons of scores. Actually, the high caliber, Scout, and Top Gun. Pretty much same awards as last battle. If we look at our experience level, he should be at the top, yeah. Let's be Panzer. 6 kills, almost 6,000 damage. Almost every round in the tank fired. He walked away with 4 gold rounds and an HE round. Or 3 gold rounds. BIP, battle in progress. BIP, battle in progress. We're joining Black Chicken, my favorite platoon mate, and Mr. Mean. Obviously, we saw earlier. These are the 2 guys that I pretty much run with all the time. No offense to anybody else, but you kind of get used to running with somebody after a while. You kind of know what the other person's going to do, and that has really helped us work together, Mr. Mean, Black Chicken, and I. So here we have Black Chicken and his Tiger 2 bouncing a shot. It's a long reload on that board cannon or whatever the name of the gun is. We're going for I guess this is the 3rd German battle. I've even got one to contribute, so we're going to go for an all-German night. All the battles you're going to see here are run in German tanks. Why are the German tanks great? Well, they don't have great armor. They don't necessarily have great speed, but they really have good, accurate guns, and that's the thing that makes the German tanks fun to play. Though here he's having some pen issues, obviously, second pen. T-54 Mod 1 gets a nice ouch shot. Tiger 2 does not have very much armor at all, but it is a sniper. Ironically, the JT-88, which is based on the same frame, actually does have a ton of armor on the front. But the Tiger 2, unfortunately, does not. Black Chicken knows where to shoot the HTC. Right in that side turret. Mod 1's looking to get a shot in here. Probably won't. Nope. Almost. 3rd bounce. Unlucky night. Looking for the EZ2. 4th bounce. A lot of bounce shots. For a gun that has 240 pen or 230 pen, that's a little disappointing. I would expect the bounce off the front of a T-54. Finally, he gets a pen on the EZ2, which he should be able to pen through every inch of that tank, especially the side armor there. Whoa. Is that guy using the derp? Probably. And Cody's going to push up here. Black Chicken. He just sent me this one. So, you know, Black Chicken is still playing, even though I'm not. But like I said, this is going to be... After this next week and a half, I'll be back on again. So, and I'm ready. I had a nice break. Took about 2.5 months off. Just needed it. Sometimes you just got to get away from this game. And now I've gotten back into World of Warships. There he goes. He finally gets that HTC. The Mod 1 can no longer use its frontal armor because it's getting completely surrounded. However, he's going to kill this IS. Yep. Boom! Well, poor Mod 1. CDC rushes through. It was an interesting... they got through and around, but they're not going to be able to survive long. Now, these two are going to cause trouble. Now there's no artillery back there, so it's a pretty tight game. Tiger II showing off its top speed of like 3 miles an hour uphill. 14 kilometers, which is about 6 miles an hour. Slug. CDC is a good, easy target. There we go. The alpha on this tank kind of sucks, though. That's the only downside. It doesn't... You'd be hoping for like 350, something like that. There we go, 320. That's more like it. I'm sure the Luva suffers from the same on and off. Oh! He gets a... Wings the shot. Cody's... Black Chicken's really good at doing that. He's good at... just taking those risk shots and hitting him, though. There he missed, but... He has an instinct for where the tank's at and tries anyway. Yeah, he's calling everybody's attention. Yeah. Exactly, T-34, because it's not important that the cap is getting overrun. Don't worry about the cap. Worry about T-34. I mean, I understand he wants help, but watch. He'll die, and then he's going to start screaming at everybody. How's his health? He's not doing so good. And he's done for. He just took a big hit, and he's getting overrun. Now watch, here it comes. You guys suck. You're just all hanging out camping in the woods. Except for nobody on the other side that weren't in the woods had any kills. But surprisingly, he holds his tongue. I don't see him. He's not yelling right now, so. Another CDC. Bonjour. Once again, the CDC is pretty soft. I like mine. I'm still getting... I don't know. I have a positive win rate with it, but not very. But I'll tell you what. Now I'm going to show you a replay at the end. I've had 8 battles in the Stug III, and I love it. I'm really happy with the Stug III. It plays just like a maneuverable Soviet tank destroyer. And our team is slowly letting these guys one-off them. I don't know why they're doing that, but they're not being patient. Oh. Yeah, this Tiger I just walked right into that. Bad playing. Bad, bad, bad. Gotta start eliminating some of these guns from the game so that we can get tied up. Once again, more guns equals... Nope. Even if they're in bad health, having an extra gun makes a big difference. Ah, this KV3 got away. Black Chicken's got to be careful. Yeah, nice. Right through that turret. Pretty low roll, though. But Tiger I is still alive, amazingly. We've lost the RCDC. This is really not going well. Dang, I almost had him. And we just lost the Tiger I. Shoot. Now Cody's in trouble. Come on, Black Chicken, you can do it. Maybe not. Staying down below the gun depression level of the KV3. He's got a T-3040 or KV-85 moving in fast. Sets him on fire for the kill. All right. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, KV-3 gets a huge hit. But Black Chicken gets an ammo rack. Right? Oh, no. Yeah. He ammo racks the KV-3 and kills him. Oh, T-34. Now Black Chicken's all by himself. Oh. This is really bad. CDC's almost dead. SU-100Y is almost dead. T-34 is almost dead. Black Chicken can one-shot all of these guys. That CDC is going to be a big problem. He has 666 health. Bounces the shot from the T-34. He needs to move in on this T-34 and take him out, because that CDC's got good shots on him right now. So T-34 still reloading, and he gets him. Good, good, good. That's a big one. Yep. Good job. Man, Black Chicken, can he do it? Can he get 7 kills and win this game? It's going to be close. That SU-100Y can solo him. One shot. Boom. If he loads gold. And here he comes. Oh, no. But he doesn't have the gun depression. So the CDC goes for cap. Now go find the CDC. Right, that'll be easy. Unfortunately, the Tiger II is not a very fast tank, so we'll speed it up a little bit while we're approaching. Black Chicken is so good. I mean, you can just see here. I mean, obviously he's sending me a better battle, but he just always is. I love playing Black Chicken. He's always good. CDC gets spotted. Goodbye. Nice. Good. Love it. So Black Chicken has a little fun out there. Look at the damage list on this thing, man. He comes in top damage 3,458, and he also did 1,200 experience. So I don't think he got. Did he get high caliber? Oh yeah, he did get high caliber. Reaper, high caliber, Top Gun. Just an amazing game. Very nice Black Chicken. And we have Nads with a blue. What? Hang on, let me rewind that. How did he get blue? Nads, what did you do? Okay, he was blue coming into the battle, so he must have whacked somebody. Anyway, we're joining up with Mr. Braun, otherwise known as Nads. And yes, it is what you think it is. And he's in the Grille 15. And this is the new German tank destroyer, newish German tank destroyer that was released in the last couple months to replace some of those nasty Waffentragers. However, many people feel that the Grille 15 is just as good as the Waffentragers that it replaced. It's a nasty tank for sure. You can see he's backing up into a hidey hole right here. Kind of playing it like an artillery. So we're going to speed things up till the battle starts. Okay, so here we go. Oh, holy cow. 1,100 damage. Nice. Long reload, though, but that is, you know, the style. The AMX firing off here. T-32 has his hull completely exposed. What was this guy thinking? And of course, their team's already swearing. But we have 2 dead, too, so... Yeah, Nads is a really good player, too. You know, I love platooning with Nads, now that I say that. And Colonel Tiny. I have fun with all these guys. We have a blast. That guy's out. This thing's got a huge gun, man. And so we wait. I don't know how Nads got a blue rating, though. He never... I've played many, many games with him. He's always really careful. Looks like these guys are all out of view range. He's going to have to move up. There they are. Now they're in render. It's nice that they put that on the map, because now you can tell when you can actually hit things. Wow. He's not spotted yet. Wow. Just, this thing hits hard. Almost reloaded. He did what he could. Died early. That's me running scouts right there. You didn't do what you could. You could have stayed alive. But whatever. I suck at playing scouts. I'm not one to talk. Piri, it's time for bed, honey. You guys, it's been going on for 40 minutes. You didn't tell me it was going to be a 40-minute video. You got to go to bed.
Not yet. We'll just finish it.
Oh. Their KR gets smacked down, but the team is starting to lose. He doesn't have any camo on this. I'm surprised. It doesn't seem like it needs any, though. The other side's getting overrun. Boom. BCC's running away. These guys are doing okay on this side, but the other side's completely collapsed. So John turns his attention to the left, which needs to be done. He's going to move along here. Move along. Nothing to see here. He's already done thousands of damage simply because this gun just hits so hard. It's a pretty cool unit. Definitely, obviously, once it gets found, or like if you ran across a scout, you'd be toasted cheese in this thing. But oh, capping already. No eyes, huh? He needs to get steady. That KR just starts crying. Jagdpanzer 2's backing up. Oh, they hit the Jagdpanzer hard. This guy's looking right at him, but kiss half your tank goodbye. KR does almost no damage, but he decides to hit Nads instead of the Jagdpanther 2, which is probably good because the Jagdpanther 2 is pretty beat up. Oh. T-10's going after the artillery. And the BCC 58, I think that's the one that is he tier 10? Yeah, he's got an autoloader. And he's getting shot at from the city, so we got some time now though. It's not as much of a rush. Got a T-54 mod 1 and an almost dead. That guy's got to be pissed. Oh gosh, I got to get one of these. I mean, that's a pretty quick reload considering how it just shuts people down. Goodbye. Well, Nads is doing great. He probably got an unlucky shot, like with this thing. Like shot one person once. With the 1100 damage, you probably get that bad teammate rating right away. These guys are requesting help on cap. Get off cap. If you're getting pegged, dude, get off cap. Don't just sit there like a bunch of idiots. 704 is going back to base. Not anymore. Indian go behind him. Nice shot. And both of the guys that were sitting on cap like idiots died. How can you get to tier 8 and 9 and not know that if you're getting shot at and you're in the freaking cap, get out of the cap? Don't just sit there. It never works. It never works. If you're under fire and you're in cap, don't stay in the cap. But no. Nobody ever gets it. Oh. Well, now he's in trouble. Of course, the SD1 has a long reload. This guy's getting smacked in the side from the artillery. And goodbye. Boom. Oh. But the SD1 only breaks his track. He's probably using HE. Oh, it makes me so mad when people sit in the cap and you know they're going to die. I said it. As soon as I saw the guys getting attacked, I said, get out of the cap. Because I knew. I knew they were going to die. Now the artillery's firing in that position, so he's got to move. Screw you, Artie. Hey, wait a minute. Ooh. Uh-oh. Back at you. Oh. Forget it. Yeah, just go after this guy. Oh, and the already gets... Somebody gets it. Who got the 50B? No, yeah, he did. He already got it. He doesn't know where he's at, so he's firing at other people here. Goodbye. I think that scored. Indian PZ. So the grill's got to change position here. Nads is going to take this thing around the back way. We'll speed up time a little bit. But it moves pretty quick. I mean, we're going 60 kilometers an hour. That's, you know, about 35, 40 miles an hour. It's a pretty good clip there. Though here we're going about 25. He's going to get that artillery, and I would too. It's payback time. Oh, he's spotted. Boom! Revenge is sweet. Oh, he's into the gold rounds now because he's looking for that T1, the Easy 3. Indian Panzer spotted too. That's not good. Light him. There he is. He's not even going to bother taking the shot because he knows he's not going to hit that little thing from that distance. Now, the T110E3 does have pretty decent camouflage. It is a tank destroyer. Boom! I don't know how he figured out that, but wow. Is he lit? He's not spotted yet. This tank is amazing. I mean, the fact that he just fired that huge round and did not get spotted. Boom. Nice. Artillery gets him. Good job, Nads. Yeah, really nice. 55,000. Got the high caliber Confederate tank sniper. Sweet. 1,000 experience. Well, 822. Top score on the team. Let's see. With almost 10,000 damage. Look at that. Come on. Nads gets top score and just amazing. Incredible game. Ladies and gentlemen, battle in progress. We join Rossi in the VK 3002D. 3002D. This tank has gotten a bit of a buff on the gun, so instead of doing a 132, it's now I think 150 or 140 something for the pen. That will help this tank a lot, because one of the weak things was that it just could never penetrate anything. Now you can see here he's using standard ammo and getting through the front of a heavy tank. Pretty much consistently on that poor VK. Oh, dude, 152 almost hit him. The 3002 is a pretty decent tank. It's really agile. It has no armor, but it's the predecessor to the Indian Panzer, and it does teach you the Indian Panzer game style. The nice thing about the Indian Panzer is that you get a much, much better gun with the Indian Panzer. But the VK is acceptable, and when you start running gold rounds through it, if you're willing to fling the gold, you'll start winning a lot of games with it. I mean, I hate to you know, there's just a few tanks in this game that really need gold rounds. This is one of them, and it makes a huge, like this kind of stuff. Yeah, now he's switching over. Like the fact that you can't pen a tier 7 tank destroyer sucks. But now he's getting pens, and you can see how fast the reload rate is. So when you start penning, you actually start doing a lot of damage, because this thing does 240 a hit at tier 7. It's one of the... Oh, he keeps keeps tagging his tracks. You actually get... I don't know, what is this guy using, the 152 derp or something? Why isn't he firing back? But the VK probably has one of the highest damage outputs when you switch over to gold, because those penetrations are going to get you a lot of payoff. Now, the downside is it still only has 170 penetration, even with the gold, so you have to be careful with your shots. And, of course, it costs you a fortune to run this tank. So he's left it on gold ammo. I might have been cheap and switched back. Really low roll for this tank, 206. It should be about 240. But that happens. You do get low rolls. Nice shot. Wow. Talk about in the clutch. This T30... He's back to regular ammo. Smart. Wow, this game is going south fast, but the OI is trying to protect itself. And he gets the T-25. Lucky shot, because that guy was pretty well angled. We have an MT-25 swinging around the back. SG-100Y, or SG-100, gets a hit. But he's got the big gun, so he's going to be waiting a while. And that gives Rossi a chance to get around behind him. And with that rate of fire, man, just takes the dude out. I don't know why this MT-25 is just sitting here, but yeah, it's probably a bad position for you, MT-25. He's fighting this Cromwell head-to-head. Nope, missed. He needs to go after that guy. Wow. I mean, what a fast battle. This is a crazy battle. So we still have a T-29 and a T-3485. He should have no problem with the T-3485. The T-29 is going to present a problem if he can't get to the soft parts. Obviously. That's true of anybody with the T-29. T-29 is wiping out the enemy team. And he gets the 485. And you can see right there, that high alpha and the 6-second reload really adds up to a very potent tank. And he does have the ability to hit this T-29. Man, nice freaking low roll. Look at all the rounds it carries, too. It carries a lot of rounds. And now the T-29 is focusing on him. Oh. Let's go to get him. Or AMX-12T got him. All right. So, nice battle. What's the actual experience? Let's find out. I hate the way that they do that. I wish they'd just show us what the actual experience is. 1,200, which is really high. Almost 4,000 damage. Fire for Effect, Bruiser, High Caliber, and Confederate awards. Made 35,000. Let's see what the final is, though. 5,000. He had used 27,000 to replace the gold. So, yeah, total of 5,000 income. But he still made some money. That's cool. Anyway, great battles, though. Got a Mastery Badge for that one. Bruiser, Fire for Effect, Confederate, and High Caliber once again. Ladies and gentlemen, battle in progress. Here I am in my awesome little Stug. I am just absolutely loving this tank destroyer. I came over here to see what was going on. You'll notice over on the other side of the map, though, nobody went on the 2 line or the 1 line. So I'm thinking about repositioning here, and we'll do that quick here. So I decided to go around. We're going to speed time up a little bit because I sure drive slow. But I'm watching what's happening. Our team is... And I remember commenting on this as the game was happening. I'm like, what the heck? My team put themselves into a ball and surrounded themselves. Yeah. They forced themselves into a situation where they're surrounded. And I am like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But I also realized I just need to cover this side. So I came over here to see what's going on. And lo and behold, nobody's coming up the right. I'm like, well, I guess their team kind of did the same thing. But the nice thing is we've got these nice, juicy tanks sitting out in the middle of the gully, shooting our friendlies down the road there. But they are... What's the matter, Evelyn?
Don't scratch. Look, don't scratch right.
All right. So you can see here, I'm taking advantage of the situation. This Panzer 4H is like, oh! Watch this. Love this. Boo! Misses. Hits the rock. T-34 gets a little more lucky. Misses his first shot. Second shot, though. And he's got a faster rate of fire than I do, so he gets a shot in. Does some damage, but I've just poofed 2 of them. And so now we have the Hellcat down in the valley, and I'm looking to the right and realizing that they're going to push the bridge hard, and I need to get over there and try to flank those guys too. So this is one of those battles that you pray for. The enemy team was horrible. Our team was terrible, but their team was worse. And so, you know, the fact that I can just sneak around like this and go right through the middle here, and I'm totally spotted, and nobody's trying to stop me. Of course, I was the very bottom tank on the team. So... I might be bottom and this is one of the things I love about this battle. And it's a tier 6, tier 7 battle, and I'm the bottom tank. But I am mostly going against other tier 5, so to their credit. I was facing all the little guys. And I'm sneaking in here. I waited till my camo took place, so now I know I'm hidden. I'll get spotted again right away, but this guy is looking the other way. And I'm going to get a nice shot off before he turns. And now he's spotted by our friendlies in the middle. I don't know why the Skoda decided to go behind me, but this guy's hunting me down. However, I'm below his gun depression, and he misses. Hits the Skoda. Skoda bumps into me. I couldn't turn. Then I get the T1 Heavy. Oh, somebody else killed him. Dang it. But I got a hit on him. T-37 gets a nice hit on me. Goodbye. The gun on this tank is incredible. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it penetrates fairly well, and it's just so accurate. I mean, that aiming circle is, you know, it aims down really quickly, and it's a very accurate gun, and that is what makes the German tanks great. And that's what we look at tonight as we're doing all these German tanks. Hi, Pee-wee. Missed on that one. Marcel takes the hit and dies. Didn't get a shot on him, but I'll take some damage on that Scorpion. And our team has pretty much sewed this one up. But, you know, getting in the right position at the right time, and I definitely had support from the Skoda and from the Tog. The Tog did a good job supporting me. But I got to get aggressive and got to have some fun in this battle. I really, like I said, this Stug is kind of like a little bit slower E25. But it is like the E25 in a lot of ways. It's just a great little tank.
You guys are winning.
And size does matter in this game. It really, the smaller you are, the better the chance you have of getting through the enemy. Them not seeing you, them not paying attention to you. I'm going to swing out here. Now it's time to hunt the Artie down.
It's over there.
I know he's around here somewhere. And I totally luck out. He whizzes the thing right over my head at the Tog. And unfortunately, I'm still getting used to it does not have much gun arc to it, so you really have to turn the tank to get aimed. And I overturned. And the Stug does whip around, too. I've got a really good crew in here, so they can turn the thing really fast. But sometimes I overturn, so anyway, let's see the results. All right, so as you can see here, we had a really good team. Even though it looked like we were going to, you know, totally suck at the beginning, our team really carried through. And we had some great players on our team, it looks like. Maybe. Well, there are a couple. There are a lot of reds, too, but there's some purples in there. Definitely, the game-wise, we had a lot of purples playing at the top, and that's, you can see where all the purples scored, right? Look at that. So this means that we all did our jobs, and these are the guys that won the battle, including myself. I like to toot my own horn. Not bad for the first battle in after 4 weeks of or 6 weeks of not playing. This was my first battle back in the game, and that was just a great way to start. So, like I said, I'll be back. If you want to donate, be sure to put the donation channel. Like I said, I needed it this time. Usually I don't ask for donations, but I got a lot of debt that I have to pay off. And if you guys can just donate a little bit each month or whatever, it all helps. I'm going to keep it in there, and once I get a big sum up there, I'm going to pay one of those credit cards off and get these computers paid for. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And there we have it. German night is done. See you guys on the battlefield.